Show that the sequence given by the formula Tn equals 3 multiplied by 2 to the power of n minus 2 is geometric. For the sequence, find the first term and the common ratio. So if Tn is 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 2, then Tn minus 1 will be 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 2 minus 1, and minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. So that minus 3 comes from minus 2 minus 1, giving us minus 3. So then we have to divide Tn by Tn minus 1. So we swap the Tn for 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 2, and we swap the Tn minus 1 for 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 3. Now we have to use one of our laws of indices, and that is, if we divide powers with the same base, we subtract the powers. Well, what we can do is we can actually cancel out the 3's, leaving us with 2 to the power of n minus 2 divided by 2 to the power of n minus 3. So now we have a base of 2, which is the same. And we know that we have to subtract the powers. So it's going to be n minus 2 minus n minus 3. Very important that we put brackets around this. So n minus 2 minus n minus 3. I've done it up here. So n minus 2 doesn't have anything stuck in front of the bracket, so we can just write it down as it is, n minus 2. Minus multiplied by n is minus n. And minus times minus 3 is plus 3. N minus n will cancel, and minus 2 plus 3 is 1. So we get 2 to the power of 1, which is 2, which is a constant, which is what we want. Therefore, Tn equals 3 times 2 to the power of n minus 2 is a geometric sequence, because we got this to be a constant. So, A is going to be equal to T1, so the first term is T1. And that's going to be 3 times 2 to the power of 1 minus 2. So swapping that n for 1, because we're interested in term 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. And 3 times 2 to the power of minus 1 is 3 over 2. Okay, so then term 2 is going to be 3 times 2 to the power of 2 minus 2, because we swap that n for 2, and 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So term 2 is 3. So term 1, or A, is 3 over 2, and term 2 is 3. So to find the common ratio, it's going to be term 2 divided by term 1. So it's going to be 3 divided by 3 over 2. Which is the same thing as multiplying it by 2 over 3, which is the reciprocal of 3 over 2. And 3 by 2 is 6, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the ratio is going to be 2, and the first term, A, is going to be 3 over 2.